Congratulations on your new deal.
Thank you. Pleased to sign.
Yeah, pleased. I mean, you've obviously, it's 2 years and a bit now, so you must feel really settled here and established here.
Yeah, I am. I mean, since I've joined, I've remained at number one. I've played pretty much all the games and enjoyed my time. And the board approached me and said they wanted to extend my deal, and I was delighted.
In terms of how the team have changed over that course of time, how would you describe the evolution of the Rangers team?
Well, of course it's changed. Managers changed, players have changed, so style of football's changed a little bit as well, but it's been good. I think we strengthened in the summer as well, so hopefully we can build on what we've done last season.
Do you think you've closed the gap, which is this mythical gap that people talk about? Do you think that you have improved and you are closing the gap?
Well, yeah, like I said, I mean, we've improved on last season. We've strengthened, the squad's got better, we've got more numbers in as well, so we're in a good position and feel that we're better placed now to challenge.
Is Saturday's game then a decent parameter of where you're at in comparison to Celtic?
I mean, it's not the be-all and end-all. It's an important fixture, no doubt. It's Celtic are our toughest opponent that we'll face in the league, so no doubt it's going to be a tough fixture. But if we go there and turn up at Ibrox and play our football, there's no reason why we can't get the win.
The last time that Celtic visited Ibrox, I guess you don't want to remember much about that game, but there was a huge gulf between the teams. How much do you think you've improved since then?
Like I said, we've strengthened, the team's changed, we've got more quality in the squad, things are going well, we've had a decent start to the season, and like I said, we're just trying to build on what we've done last season, and hopefully we can go and get 3 points.
How much pressure do you think is on the squad to sort of change from what happened to last year? How much pressure is on you guys in front of your home support to make sure that the 5-1 defeat doesn't happen again?
There's always pressure on the squad. Being a Rangers player, there's always pressure on you, and it'll be no different. We're expected to win the game, we know that, and all we can do is play our football and take care of ourselves, and hopefully that'll be enough on the day.
Wes, going back to last game again, Rangers had quite an attacking formation that day. As a goalkeeper, for a game like this and the way Celtic play, would you prefer a more kind of defensive outlook to give you some more protection?
I think goals win football matches, so you've got to score goals. So we want to win the game, and I think we've been a good attacking threat this season, so there's no reason why we should, at our patch, be ultra defensive. Like I said, we just play our football, and if we do what we're capable of, then I'm sure we can get a win.
3 of the 4 back 4 could be making their own firm debuts depending on injuries. How do you feel defensively as a unit the team has performed so far this season?
Decent. I mean, there's room to improve, no doubt, but we've been decent. It's a new back 4. We've got some experience in as well, so I think we're playing well at the minute defensively. Can we do better? Yes, and I'm sure we will do over the course of the season.
What do you tell the new guys about this fixture? What can you tell them?
What can you say? It's a difficult fixture, but we've got players that have played in difficult fixtures all over the globe, so there's no doubt the Old Firm is a different type of occasion. I think it calls for cool heads though, and I think that we've got that, and if we stick to our game plan, then we shouldn't have too many problems.
There was a stat that emerged last week that said that I think in league fixtures that Rangers had faced 11 shots on goal, but 8 of them had gone in. I mean, how worrying is that when teams do manage to get through on you, they inevitably seem to score?
I mean, it's a bit early to bring up stats. I think the fact that we've only conceded 11 shots on target is testament to the whole defence. We've done really well. The 8 goals, I think you'd have to look at and say, well, could we defend better or could I do better? Then I'd say no. If they're good quality goals, they're good quality goals. So I think stats can sometimes be a little bit misleading.
I'm just talking there about the injuries. If you've got Lee Wallace being out for the weekend, how much of a blow would that be, not having your captain and your skipper there, your leader there?
I think we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We don't know what's happening at the minute, so definitely we want to Skip out there playing. You need a captain playing in these kind of games. If he plays, then fantastic. If not, we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it.
There was some comments in the quotes that you gave to Rangers TV yesterday, speaking about the options you had during the summer, that you had options to move on. How much did those offers cross your mind? Did you give them much consideration? Were you close to leaving?
No, I wanted to stay. I made that clear. Ultimately, I wanted to stay at the football club. Sometimes as a player, it's not down to you. It's whether the club want to keep you as well. And the club said to me that they wanted me to be here. I was happy to be here, so it was a no-brainer.
What is it about the club that has made you decide to pledge your future for another 12 months?
It's just a fantastic football club. I think everyone that's played here will say the same thing. The fan base is incredible, facilities are incredible. The sheer size of the club is massive, and there's the option of playing European football if we qualify, and if we can do that this season and hopefully get into the group stages as well, then that's something that I'm keen to be involved in.
26 now, I think you are.
26. Yeah.
26. Do you see yourself staying here long term? Could you see yourself finishing your career at it?
I don't see why not. It's a brilliant club. It's a club that's had a history of playing the football in Europe, and hopefully when we get back there I can be here as well.
Do you still feel you've got unfinished business here, that, as you say, you want to take the club back to where it's sort of heights it's reached in the past?
I mean, when I joined, ultimately it was always in my mind that I wanted to play for a Rangers side that was playing in Europe, and I'm yet to do that. Obviously, I haven't getting beaten in the qualifiers, so definitely I still want to be here when Rangers get back into Europe.
Well, as you indicated there, in the summer the club made it clear that they wanted you to stay. Have the negotiations over a new deal been ongoing since then, or did they start quite recently? Can you give us an idea?
No, quite recently. Obviously, when the end of the season happens, there's a changeover in the squad, so the board are focused on obviously players coming in, players leaving. But once that's taken care of, then they look at the players that they want to keep, and it's only a few weeks that it's taken me to sort out a deal.
Some players sign 3, 4, 5-year extensions, or some don't. Yours was 1 year. What was the thinking there?
Because I already had 2 left on it, so if I was in my final 12 months, then it would have been longer. But I have 2 years left, and there's another year on top of that, so there's 3 years. So that's more than enough for both sides. Come
back to the fixture. You've experienced the highs and lows from the cup semi-final penalty shootout victory to defeats last season. How do you compare and contrast the emotions of winning and losing in this fixture?
Well, it's a roller coaster. Obviously, winning a fixture is fantastic. It's the best feeling in the world, and when you lose, it's a really, really low point as well. So we're keen to win more times than not this season in that fixture. So hopefully we can start on Saturday.
That cup semi-final performance was also a huge achievement for where the team was at that time, being in the Championship. But do you think it would be a bigger achievement this time if you could beat this Celtic side, given what they've achieved recently?
Definitely. I mean, listen, we were playing in a Championship, so we're not a great side. Let's be honest, they weren't a great side when we beat them. They weren't playing terrifically well, and confidence was really high in the Rangers team. So definitely, I think if we can put on better performances against them this season in the league, get some wins as well, then definitely that's a massive achievement.
Well, as you said, the team plays expansive football and it's paid dividends at times this season. Do you think Rangers can go toe-to-toe against a team like Celtic?
Of course. I mean, they've got quality, we've got quality. 2 good teams going head-to-head. Can we cause them problems? Yes. Can they cause us problems? Yes. So, it's about who turns up on the day. Hopefully it'll be us.
How much does the ending Celtic's long unbeaten run, does that come into your mind at all? Is that something that the squad have talked about? If it was, I mean, Rangers fans would have loved it if Rangers were the team to end Celtic's long run.
No, not at all. Our aim is to do the best we can and take care of ourselves and try and finish as high as we can in the league. Whether they win all their games or not is irrelevant to us. When we're playing them, we're trying to win, and that'll be no different on Saturday.
Whereas obviously the Gaffers decided to play Jack in the cup games. What was your take on that? He says he's going to play in all of the games. That's
fine. I mean, obviously it's the manager's decision. Last season, Gillo played in the cup. He done terrifically well as well. So, the second choice goalkeeper, if you like, needs to play games as well. And there's no reason to take him out. He's done fantastically well in the cup games so far. So no problems on my side.